Now I needed a little more room than before, so I wiped out a little bit more of the board, and you see why I need a little more room. But we want to find the line through 2, -5 and 7, -9. Well, that simply means we got 2, -5 here, and then 7, -9, so we're going to go over here and down here a way. Might look something like this. We do our fundamental triangle, and we see that the rise is -9 minus -5. Make sure we see that as a parenthesis. And down here, the run is 7 minus 2. So the slope is 9 minus -5 divided by 7 minus 2, which is -9 minus -5, okay, which is -4 over 5. My slope wasn't agreeing with what we got down here, so I knew something was wrong, and I lucked out and saw it quickly. Okay, so anyhow, got to be careful with the bookkeeping, like I'm not always. Okay, so now we have slope -4, -5. So now, a line through one of these points. Okay? Now, I'm going to do it the way I did. I could choose either of these points as my x1, y1, but what we then get is a line through 2, -5. I could have chosen 7, -9, would have worked out just as well. We would have gotten the same result. And it's not -3, it's -4/5. Okay, so how do we picture that? Well, here we've got the point 2, -5, and we say slope is -4/5. So we put our point xy out here somewhere in the line. We let xy represent the x and y coordinates of any point on the line, and we do our fundamental triangle. We get a rise of y minus -5 and a run of x minus 2. So, let's see if I can free up a little space over here. The slope is y plus 5 over x minus 2. And then, of course, y minus -5 gives us y plus 5. So the rise, we've simplified. And that equals the slope, which we know to be -4/5. So we're saying the slope that we get from the fundamental triangle from one of our points to xy is equal to the slope that we got from the 2 points. Okay? And then we can see, I don't have room to write out the rest of the details, but this equation is clearly equivalent to this one. Because if we multiply by x minus 2, we get y plus 5 equals -4/5 times x minus 2, which is exactly what we have here. So this is clearly equivalent to this. And if you don't see that clearly, it just means you need to do more problems to practice. You're certainly smart enough to do this. Just find the time, and I know that can be an issue, to do what's necessary. And at that point, of course, everything simplifies to give us this equation.